Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today is the 15th of May 2021. Yesterday, Friday, the Afghan Taliban and the Afghan government officials met in Doha, Qatar, to resume the negotiations on the peace talks, which had commenced after the landmark peace agreement between the US government and the Afghan Taliban on the 30th of February 2020. There has been a US led initiative to revive the peace talks in Istanbul, but that process had proven to be stillborn. There has been no movement there. There has been no meeting. There has been meeting among officials from Pakistan, Turkey, uh, a few other countries, but and they had expressed an hope that the peace talks should be resumed. They haven't resumed. They have resumed in Doha, Qatar, yesterday, Friday, and that was the second day of the Eid ceasefire. The Eid ceasefire was to last 3 days. Although there has been a spike in violence in Afghanistan, but officially there is a ceasefire for 3 days in which the Taliban has said that they would not mount any attack, and the Afghan government had reciprocated that they will also not resume any operational activity. Meanwhile, the Americans continue to withdraw, and they hope to complete this entire process by the 11th of September this year, which would be the 20th anniversary of the attack on the Twin Towers. There are also reports that Western intelligence agencies are trying to court new uh, proxies in Afghanistan, and one of them is Ahmed Shah Massoud's son, who also goes by the name of Ahmed Massoud, a Sanders-educated young man of 32. He has been invited to France. The French are favorably inclined towards him because they were also favorably inclined towards his late father, Ahmed Shah Massoud, who was assassinated around the time that the attack on Twin Towers took place. So Ahmed Massoud is the current darling of the French. The Americans are not enamored by him. They weren't. They thought that Ahmed Shah Massoud was an unresponsible person. Massoud also was fully involved in the carnage that took place after the Russian Soviet troops withdrew from Afghanistan, and the warlords fought amongst themselves in Afghanistan uh, to have us to partake of the spoils of the war. Uh, Ahmed Massoud represents the minority Tajiks, and his father was heading the Northern Alliance, which the Taliban are loath to accept in the future scheme of things. So, my personal opinion is that probably Ahmed Massoud would not be able to become a major player in this game. He might be a minor player. He might be providing intelligence to the French or to any other party who might be interested, but he would not be able to perhaps fill the shoes of his late father. Ahmad Shah Massoud was a much more influential person. So Taliban have resumed talks with the Afghan government. Uh, they are sensing that it's the beginning of the end, and they would like some kind of arrangement in post conflict Afghanistan where they have a say, perhaps a major say. Perhaps they would take the place of the Afghan government. One doesn't know. But as I have often been saying, it's important for Pakistan not only to help the various parties to come to the table and decide uh, about the fate of their country. It is also important for Pakistan to think ahead 5 years, 10 years, what kind of role it would like to play in Afghanistan's reconstruction. It's important that Pakistan should have a positive role to play in Afghan reconstruction, and Pakistan should have very friendly relations with Afghanistan because Pakistan has always been shunned by those people who have been in Kabul. This is bad. Pakistan and Afghanistan are close neighbors. They have similar values. They share the same religion, and they have kith and kin across the international border. So that's all from my side. Let's hope that things remain stable in Afghanistan, then they don't spin out of control. Thank you very much for listening to me. Have a very nice day.